Okay, hello class. Would love to chat with you about something that I use every day that I think is designed really well, and I'll explain more. Actually, yeah, I'll just explain more about that right now. So, have you ever come across a situation where you need a sharp tool of some kind to do some sort of job just in day-to-day life, or maybe say pliers, where you want to crimp down on something, or maybe cut something like wire. Maybe this has happened to you. It seems to happen to me quite a bit, and I like having something that's on hand, that's strong, that's designed really well, and won't break and can do those things, and is small enough to be carried. So I do have one of those things. I want to show you some other things that I don't think maybe fit that that design criteria as well. And I have my assistant Millie here. Do you want to pass me some of those things? Thank you. So we've got full tang knives. Would I wear this or have it in my pocket? Probably not, because it's a little bit too big. It's strong. You could pound on it to chop firewood even, but a little bit too big to carry day to day.
I want to see the knife.
Sure, I'll put that on, but you know what? I need another one. Can you pass me one more?
Yep.
And we'll throw that one on the grass. So same idea. Thanks. Same idea with this one, actually obnoxiously big. You wouldn't want to have this with you. I don't actually know why I keep it. If you want it, I can mail it to you. Maybe put a comment in the thread and with your address, and I'd be happy to send it to you. Let's leave that in there, love.
No.
Can you pass me one more? There's more in there. Oh, that's one. Okay, one thing that works well if you need something and you're holding on to something with one hand perhaps, and you want to cut it but you can't let go, that means you actually need to open it with one hand. So we'll come a little closer. This one works. You can open it with one hand. Don't ask me where I got it. Actually, I'll tell you, I got it in LA, but not very strong. It's super weak and kind of scary. If you whip this out, you might scare people.
This is a dog one.
I'll keep this one away from her. I'm now realizing this might be hazardous to have a 3-year-old pass you knives. But anyway, this is the next one. So it's a folding blade. You can put it in your pocket. Very sharp. It's a Cutco. But a little bit awkward in that it's just jingly jangly in your pocket. So maybe not great.
That one.
Here's some pliers. I think I got these at a market in China. They're small, which is great. I would put this in my pocket.
I can hold those.
You want to hold it?
This is small.
The drawback to this one is it's just really weak, and I know it'll break with any sort of rough use.
You close that thing in my tail?
Yeah, you can open it and close it. Then next, Swiss Army knives. You might have a brick like this at home. I don't really like these. There was a time when I did, I think when I was in high school, because oh, there's so many cool tools. But do you really need a bad pair of scissors and a toothpick and a bad corkscrew? There are other ways to open bottles of wine. So a brick that just kind of sits clean in a drawer. Again, if you would like this, I'd be happy to mail it to you. These come in different versions. I was given this one that actually has a flashlight. Thanks.
Why the
Flashlight? I don't think it's actually that useful. Do I really want a flashlight on my knife? And then where would I find replacement batteries? It's like hearing aid size batteries, right? Not very functional. So, all these things don't work well. I'll tell you what does. Here, do you want to come a little closer, Annie? So, this has a little keeper clip. It's a Leatherman brand. It's just basic pliers. This one is a little newer, so it's stiffer, but pliers, I can grip nuts here, I can cut wire, I can really crimp down on something if I need to. I can operate it with one hand.
I need a small.
And then most importantly, for the blade function, I can do the one hand opening thing without scaring people. Right, with just a thumb. And it's a locking blade. Not super strong, but it's got a serrated piece. It's got a pointed tip, so I can plunge into something if I need to. So often people will ask, hey, does someone have a knife? And I usually do, because I carry it with me, and it's fun to be able to help people out. Just last night, I even used it we were doing something with a cow and moving her, and this improvised halter that we made was too tight, and it was one of those things we can't let go, but we need to get it off, we can't untie it. Snip, snip, snap, snip, snap, in the words of Michael Scott from The Office, and it was done. So super convenient, it's light, it's small enough that I just have it with me all the time, and I think its design is great, and the company really stands behind it. It broke once on me, and I sent it back to them, and they're like, oh, we're really sorry it broke. Here's another one. So again, small enough that I keep it with me, it's strong, it's simple, it doesn't have a bunch of junk that I don't need, and I use it a lot. You can open beer bottles with it, you can do all kinds of stuff. So that's why I chose that particular object. Look forward to discussing with you on the forum, and do make a comment. If you want any of these, I'd be happy to mail them out to you, to 1 or 2 people. All right, thanks for watching.